Hello everyone, welcome back to Mojo's Money. My name is Lacey and we're finally doing the second cash stuffing for February of 2024, even though we're almost done with this month, so let's get it done. Okay, so today I have my cash over here. It's $550 and this is our spreadsheet here. I have over here on the left is our categories and over here on the right is how much we're stuffing. The middle column is what we stuffed last, which was our refund from our house insurance. Let me zoom in so you can see. So we're starting out here with the emergency fund. It's getting $155 for my 100 envelope challenge, and these are the envelopes that we're stuffing: the 48, the 40, the 46, the 10, and the 2 over here on the right. Okay, but that's in a separate video. This is just how I break it down. Then I have my other categories. Notably, Orlando was getting $200 per paycheck, but since we put this giant amount in from that refund, this trip fund is only getting $100 for the time being, and we might actually be able to finish this off when I get the tax refund, so that'll be exciting. And everything else is getting its usual amount. Remodel's actually getting $20, which it hasn't gotten that much money lately, so that's pretty neat. Washer dryer is getting a little bit more than usual. It's getting $20. And that is pretty much it for that. Down here at the bottom, I do have a couple of notes on here for my remodel fund. It will be going up to $1,042, but I did spend $147 on a chainsaw and a tiller. That didn't cover the whole thing. Some of that went from our fund money. Then I had $94 to get a rake for the yard and some stones and gravel to put under our rain barrel. So anyways, that is going to be coming out of the remodel fund. It's kind of like our household little fund going on right now. And everything else is just continuing to grow. We haven't used anything else right now. So let me go ahead and pull this to the side and I'll zoom back out. And we're going to start in our high priority binder. You'll notice I've got our Sort Quick ready today because my fingers are so dry. It was very dry and windy and cloudy here today. I don't know how the clouds mixed with the dust, but it happened, and there was not exactly a dust storm, but sort of, almost a dust storm. New car today is getting a $64. So 50, 60, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. But tomorrow I think it's supposed to be pretty cold, and maybe that's why it's blowing in a cold front. It hasn't been cold. It's been in like the 80s, which is super crazy for this time of year. Seems not acceptable. All right, so after adding $64, let's put this in here, and then we need to color in our savings challenge for 64. We'll just color it in for 60. A lot of this is definitely going to have to go back to the bank, which is great. Okay, I'm going to get my marker, my little yellow marker, so 60. 25, 35, 40, 50, 60. Let's color in this 25, this 15, and this 20 to add up to 60. There we go. And this one, it's only every time we get like a 700-ish, and we definitely are not close to the 2100-ish that we need. So let's write this over here in pen, what we're adding today. Today that I'm stuffing, finally, is the 27th, even though we got paid on the 15th. Go figure. Scoot the money over just a little bit. All right, and let's count it up and see what we've got. We have 1,000, 1,100, 200, 300, and 400 is already in the bank. 450, 70, 90, 500, woo! 5, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. 1,547 is now in the new car fund. And we can put all of these back in the envelope. Then the Orlando trip fund, which recently just got mega stuffed, is getting $100. So over here, 50, 100. Put it in there. And let's count this up. So we have 1,500, 2,500, 3,000, 3,100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350, 400, 450, 1, 2, 3, and 4, $3,454. My goal for this is $4,500 at least. I actually was counting and I went and added all of it up, and to have like a cushiony trip, we might actually need more like $6,000. I don't know yet. Everything would be paid for with the $4,500. I just want it to be a crazy good experience. So I'm probably going overboard with it. This little chair is for $3,420, and we have surpassed that, so we're gonna color him in. My little chair and umbrella combo here. Lovely. The next one will be the hat at $3,600. Now remodel today is getting 20, and I keep forgetting to stop getting cash out for this because I've been paying for things electronically. But anyways, it's getting the 20 because I calculated it up, and there's 50 in cash in here. So that brings us to 1,042. But because I spent that money, that brought us down to, let's see, we're going to calculate it. So we have $1,042 in there for this fund. We spent $147 on equipment and $94 on lawn stuff. So we are now down to $841. $801, not 841, just 801. And when I do my bill exchange, I will try to remember to take that to the bank. The reason for that is a lot of the things that we need for remodeling supplies, we can't get easily where we live. We have to travel or we have to order it online, so that's why. And then we're on to Christmas, which is getting $80. And I think because I finished it, I was going to start the new tracker today. And we were at $240 last time. So 50, 70, and 80. Which brings us up to 100 in the bank already. 150, 200, 250, 70, 90, 300, 310, 320. $320 for Christmas. This is trucking right along. Each of the trees is 38. So let's see. If we have $320 divided by 38, there should be 8 little trees colored. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need to color 2 more trees. And I can do away with the old tracker now from what is mostly last year and just put this one back in there. The mortgage fund, it's getting $40 today. This is extra principal that I'm paying on my mortgage. 20 and 40. And that brings us to 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140, 145, 150, $150. And at the end of March, I will go pay that to the mortgage company. and I will give you guys an update on where we're standing with the mortgage. The veterinary fund, it gets $15. And I have a fun little St. Patrick's Day colorable in there. $10 and $15. So we're going to go ahead and color a clover since each clover is $15. And while that's drying, we can do the rest. So we added 15 and now we are at 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45. $45 in the veterinary fund. We won't need any of this money until summer, hopefully. I think actually in May we're gonna have to get more heart guard for our dog, which I got this kind that he will not eat. Like, we have to crush it up in wet food, and even then he doesn't like the wet food when it's in there. And it was supposed to have like a flea and tick medicine and a dewormer all in one with the heart guard, and anyways, he hates it, and so I'm just gonna get regular from now on because he would take actual heart guard like a treat. This is the money for the phones. Okay, so we do have $95 for phones today. So 50, 70, 90, 95. And we're just going to stick all that money in here. I don't even have a label for this, just a tracker. And in May, we're going to pay for an entire year. Oh my gosh, that is a destroyed 5. Okay. For an entire year of both of our phones. So we won't have to worry about it for the rest of the year. Or I can just stick back like a small amount every month and have that just be a new sinking fund. As of right now, it'll take $95 a month for us to be able to do that. I need to make me a label for it. Back here's my letterbox. I don't have any bucks for that today. And then this is the money from our small business taxes that we don't actually need to pay. But I'm going to reallocate this $92 to buy us some new equipment for our candy maker business. And in the back was our finished savings challenges. So there is all of our high priority binder, and we're going to move along to our medium priority binder. Investment is still getting its usual $5. Which has 100, 200, 300, 3, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45. $345. We're going to switch out our pen for our black marker, wet erase marker. Then washer dryer gets 20 today. Which means it now has 100, 200, 300, 400, 450, 70, and 5. 475. I found a dryer that I want. Our dryer has started making the noise even worse, and I found a dryer that I want, and it's only $500. So soon we will be able to get this. Means we can color in 4 of these little babies. There we go. And let's calculate up back here and see if we can color in another red one. So we had $475 divided by each of the dryers is 67. There should be 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, now we can color in another dryer. Well, I guess, is that a washer or a dryer? I guess it's ambiguous. Even if I take the money out of here and get the dryer, I'm going to leave this colored because it's been so long us building this one up. And next in our Jessie C Envelopes $500 challenge for the electronics fund is the number 6. We're doing $6 today in that. So 5 and 6. Which means we now have 100, 150, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 165. Oh, we did order the computer fans, but I didn't take them out of this. I just cash flowed them, which they weren't very much. They were probably like $10. So yeah, hopefully it will stop sounding like it's about to blast off into outer space when the computer turns on. And next on this challenge is 12. So I'm going to write on here on the spreadsheet $12 for next time. And moving along to electric bikes, we're just putting 5 in here. Whoops. And that brings the fund up to 100, 150, 155, 160, 165, 66, 67, 68, $168. This is for electric bikes that we want to try to use for just funsies little biking trips in our area, or maybe even going out of town for it. Let's do purple. I know we already did a purple on here, but I just love purple. We can even mix it with this and make it a little bit of a dark purple. There. Oh, we went and watched our first ever roller derby match. Have you guys ever been to a roller derby match? That can be in the comment section below. What was the question of the day? Because that was super exciting. I have never witnessed this. It is an intense edge of your seat sport. I had so much fun. Okay, let's see. Clothing. The clothing fund is getting 30. There's the 30 bubble on this little tracker here. 20 and 30. But all that to say, now Mr. Mojo's Money wants skates and to go skating. Roller skating. I mean, it looks like a lot of fun. I'll probably bust on the floor, but I've roller skated as a kid, but never as an adult. 100, 200, 250, 270, 290, 300, 310, 15, and 16. Wow, $316 in the clothing fund now. That's coming along very nicely. Wait a second. 316. Why did I write down 17? Strange. Color in this bubble. I'm saving this number 1 for a rainy day, so our next one is $25, and I'll write that on here. And last but not least is our Rainbows and Rain Clouds challenge for the car maintenance fund. Here it is. So we're putting $10 in there today. That is another rain cloud. Go ahead and get this situated. And this will bring us to 100, 120, 130, 140, 145, 46, 47, 48, $148. And I'm going to go ahead and close this up so we can color with it out of the way. Ow. Got my elbow on the side of the desk. So this little rain cloud down here, let's see, what should he be? Let's do some pink and fluffy rain clouds like cotton candy. There we go. Our nice little happy pink rain cloud. And we only have one rain cloud left, but several rainbows. Okay. And that is all of our cash stuffing for the second paycheck of February of 2024. Don't forget to answer the question of the day from the video. Don't forget to like the video, please, if you enjoyed this content, and also consider subscribing to my channel. Everyone, thanks so much for joining me. My next video will be this 100 envelopes challenge stuffing. Those are always super fun, so check that out. Bye!